Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I think you can tell by our skin tone, we really? I didn't know. We are of African diaspora, so we all have African heritage. We're all from different countries. So
Yeah.
I haven't actually even introduced who these are. These are my friends, by the way. So
What up?
I think everyone go around and say where they're from in terms of heritage and their names.
Okay, cool. So my name is Jackie, and my dad's Ghanaian, and my mum's Tanzanian.
My name's Paola, and I am half Ugandan and Congolese.
My name is what? Y'all been there.
You should know.
Yeah, so Janita, and I am fully Ugandan.
I'm Lena. I'm from the Gambia.
For the Gambia.
The Gambia. I need to come correct because when people come for me, for my own place.
Yeah. So we're all born in the UK and we live in London, and so I think other people can relate, even if you're not from African diaspora, but you might be from the Caribbean or even maybe Asia or Latin America.
Yeah,
you can maybe relate being of diaspora. Some of the struggles and some of the things that we have to go through because obviously we kind of have mixed. I don't want to say identity, but in a way, like, you're British by nationality, but by heritage, you're like...
Yeah, we can relate to, like, different ones, so it's like...
Yeah.
And because we're not fully this or we're not fully that.
Yeah, it's not first generation.
All
It's
we get
like,
into. So, one thing that we all go through being too Western for the Africa. Like, when we go to Africa, it's like, oh my god, these girls.
yeah, they
They're
can
from
tell. They're
UK,
London. They're from London.
You got to say Basama.
Like, you know what I mean? And then when we're here, like, personally, I don't speak the languages for either of my countries. It's like, oh, you don't know. So where
But
can
even here, like, you're too like,
Yeah,
you're not British, like, you're not...
No.
People see and say where you're from, you're not from here, so you're not exactly entirely British, you're not the English, what people think as English, so you're not... Yeah, you're too African to be English, but you're too English to be really African.
Yeah.
So it's like, where do you like? You go there and people are like, you're not really us.
I can
You come
definitely-
here.
everyone's looking.
I can definitely relate with what she's saying because I went to Ghana and worked there for a year. So it was a thing where I used to be, everyone used to call me the white lady, and obviously everyone liked and stuff like that. So it's just that whole struggle. If they don't want to accept, they don't want to say, oh yeah, you're Ghanaian, you're part of us, and then I come here, it's like, but you're technically not us as well.
So where are you from?
So it's like a whole back sort of thing.
Okay, so another thing being brought up here is that some of you may, but a lot of us don't actually speak like our native tongue. And it's like, it's not that we don't want to learn. Like, I would love to learn, but it's just like the way
It's
things have been
hard.
set up.
It's hard.
Yeah, it is hard.
Contextually,
Especially
like-
if like your parents are talking to you in English, it's like, how am I supposed to now pick it up and who am I talking to?
And even though, because for me, I can hear Luganda, which is the language for the Buganda tribe, which I'm from, but it's like my parents are speaking to me. If I have guests in my house, which is not even that often, it's not that they're there 24/7, sometimes they will speak in Luganda as well, so I can hear it. But because I'm not practicing to speak it, I can't speak it fully. I know keywords here and there, yeah, but I can't do full-on sentences.
Yeah.
But my parents actually, well, my mother, she sympathizes because she's like, at the end of the day, they go to school here, they're taught English, they're learning English. That's their first language when they're growing up. So trying to like blame them for not knowing their native tongue, it's like, it's not like they're not trying. It's the fact that contextually they're not even surrounded by it. It's the same as in schools when we always complain like learning French in school is not really that great because you never get to know the language because you're not around French speakers, so it's harder to hear and pick up.
Yeah.
So you need to be around it and practice it. But
You have to be around.
yeah, like I just answer back in English to my parents, so I'm not
Yeah.
really practicing it, and because it's just not as cool. I feel like when I've got like older and I've got more Ugandan friends, it's more fun to like do banter in Uganda. But if I didn't do that, I'd probably it'll be harder for me to learn.
See, at least you even have that. I don't like. There's obviously people that, like, one or two people I know, but obviously for me, like,
It's
who
hard
can
to
I speak
find
Wolof to? I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
it's only the little things that I've like heard that I can understand, or if someone tells me something, I can just about pick up and be like, oh, okay, they're telling me to
Yeah,
do this
that's
and do
like
that.
me.
So it's
Because
just.
I sorry.
Don't
I don't speak it or like hear it, but like I know Janita and so many other Ugandan people. Being around them, like obviously everything, it helps so much. Like I think I know way more than before.
So another thing which I think a lot of people can kind of relate to, not just African actually, from African descent, Asia, I know my Latin friends do the same thing. When you're coming back, sometimes even in Ghana, when you get to the border, the immigration officer will be like, oh, so what present did you buy for me? Bearing in mind, we're not family.
Do I know you?
Legit. So
now I'm a daughter.
honestly, so I don't know, sometimes there's a perception where because you're living in the Western world, you're living in the UK, especially in London, they think automatically you have money. So
Life's good.
So yeah, so they think life is good, we're chilling, I've got a Mac laptop, so everything must be crisp. But honestly,
Your house is better than
And
mine.
I'll be asking someone come on Facebook and I'll be like, buy me a laptop, I need a laptop and iPad. I can't even get an iPad for myself.
legit. So I think it's that whole thing, because of that barrier thing, and because obviously what's shown on TV and all that.
Their
and
perception of
their perception, obviously digitalization, all these things that's come. So they're seeing all these things, thinking, oh my god, this is nothing like life.
Yeah.
But really and truly, it's like obviously it isn't nice here, but it's not as the way TV kind of going.
Also, linking back to the point where they always ask you for things, it's when you're also there, like I know they don't mean bad by it, but when they ask you for things, like let's say you're wearing a top and they're like, oh, just give me this one, or leave this for me, or you have a friend that's like, leave this for me, thinking that it's easy replaceable.
Like,
But really and truly, it's actually not the case for us. So they
and
feel
it's
like
like
it's
I
more.
feel bad because like
It's true, yeah, you don't have it in the shops here, but at the same time, I could have just saved up for this. So I think we have better accessibility, yes, towards a lot of things, but it doesn't mean that we could buy it, we have the resources to get it. So it's kind of hard, because it's like, I do feel bad, like I want to leave it for you, but at the same time, if I saved up for this phone, or it's like like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not as easy for us, like, it's not as like £50 or something. This is like, it could be £800, and they're like, I'll leave it thinking that, oh, because here, in Africa, they do charge generally higher prices for these kind of things, but it's not as easy as they think getting it here at the same time.
So another thing, that's like, I don't know, it's always recurring every year. There's a new person that's going into school, and our parents have to suffer. And it's a thing where it's like, oh mom, like how such and such, and then they'll be like, I need to pay the school fees for this one. You're just thinking, who is this person?
This one's daughter's wife, something needs school fees. 5 a.m. getting a call. School fees.
school fees.
So obviously it's the thing where we don't obviously pay school fees until you get to like uni. You have to actually proper like pay your for your education. But for us, it's like school fees, what this and that. Like, as in, and remember in education, there's different terms. So first term, second term. So it's not a thing where
And it'd be boarding. So you
boarding. I remember 7 years for school. So if you're saying to them that, oh, I can pay your school fees one term, you can pay it for the rest as well. So it's kind of peak.
So me and Jackie, we are from 2 different countries in Africa, and so there's different aspects. Like she's from West and East, I'm from Central and East, and it's like generally Africa is Africa, and some things are different. And it's like, so like speaking the language again. At home, my parents speak 2 different languages. Their common language is English. So all of the houses speak English. And
I'll say I relate to her as well, because both my parents are from 2 different countries, so obviously the main language spoken in the house is English. So because of that, it's kind of hard to kind of learn. So it's either me going out my way and trying to say, oh, talk to me in Swahili, or talk to me in Ghana, which is where my tribe is from in Ghana, and it's like sometimes it's a bit hard sort of thing to get that balance.
So it's always that, which one's better?
Yeah, so which one's better?
But even if you're not from dual heritage, even like being from 2 different societies in terms of heritage and nationality, because like let's say here, I can wear camo print. If I go to Uganda, I can't be wearing camo print like that. Like just think like that, like the clothes, and like you might grow up and be doing, or you go into the street and you've got your phone and that. If I do that in Uganda, it's getting sucked real quick. So just little things like that, like the upbringing is so different. So you've got some things we're brought up in a different way, so some things we're kind of liberal, and like some people there might think like you're trying to lose the culture, be out of touch with it.
For example, a good one for that is actually in Ghana, you can't take things or give things with your left hand.
Yeah,
obviously it's one of the same. I think it's like a common West African thing. So sometimes you're like, oh, I'm holding things here, let me give you this with my left hand, but they'll come legit, it's disrespectful. So it's better, obviously when they know that you're from here, there's a leeway, like, oh, they don't know, bless them, but sometimes it's a thing where they are gonna look at you like, why don't you know these things? The parents will taught you about. We're not in a society where I'm gonna have to exercise that.
Yeah.
So how am I gonna be accustomed? So only now when I've gone there, I find myself kind of swapping things. Oh my god, I'm in London, I'm gonna do it. But yeah, okay, so got that.
Okay, another struggle, I think this is more when we were growing up, but it's the whole phone card business. They always send you out at random times of the night. Go and get a phone card, talk home, and then
like her, everything.
Yeah, and then with the rise of the internet, then they had Viber, and then they would do this thing where you have to teach the person over there how to connect and that, and they're like, Viber is free, and you're like,
no, when it was so like that, I remember I got my hair because my normal hair lady was like away, so I had to go to this. I went to tutoring. Why is the lady sending me as if I'm her daughter to go get like a card? She's like, can I go get it? I was like,
that's so good.
I was like, what? She's like, yeah, can you just go get it quickly? I was like,
yeah, so those are some of the struggles of being from African diaspora. Obviously, they're not struggles that put us down or hold us back or whatever. But it's funny just to look back on, especially when you're on Twitter and things like that, and you realize that everyone shares this kind of like the things that we all go through. So yeah, we love our countries, and I hope you liked this video.